Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a few days since I recorded. I think it's been almost a week now. So I'm going to try to figure out what I've go through a list of things that I've wanted to speak about for the last week, but haven't had a chance to. I've just been it's been real busy, having a great time, and just getting to know the staff, making friends with everyone there, and also the kids have just been incredible. I've had to pull in some behavioral management techniques and started teaching some classes. Um, so I'm going to film myself now on Wednesday, a week late, but I'm going to try to catch up with everything that I've missed out on over the last week. So it's going to be a long one, and we'll get through the other end together. Stay safe. So I finally wrapped up the swimming lessons that we were doing at the pools. I've no longer got to be stuck in a crowded change room with naked underage kids. Fuck, it was weird. Glad to have that over and done with, and I'd be happy if I never had to do that again. To be fair. At the end of the swimming lessons on Friday afternoon, we went out for some drinks at the local pub across the road from the school called the Duxton. Um, Really nice place, really cool people, and just had a couple of drinks just to unwind, get to know each other. It was Carolyn's birthday. She's uh, she's another teacher at the school, and she's been very friendly, very welcoming as well. They all have. And the next outing that we have planned with them would be this Sunday coming up. We're having a Thanksgiving Day dinner, and so we've got all the teachers from year one and year two getting together because one of the teachers, Lauren, who I've become very well acquainted with, her class backs onto our class, so we actually get a lot of time to get to know each other. She is from New York or Pennsylvania, but then lived in New York, taught in New York, and so we're having a gathering on Sunday for her, and just to get everyone together, a few drinks, and really just get to know each other. We've all got to take a meal each. Um, I'm going to take some salad because I've been eating mainly vegetarian since I've been here. Um, on weekends, I've been having a little bit more meat, getting a little bit lax. But yeah, mainly having vegetarian food, and it's been excellent. I was absolutely loving it, feeling great, exercising more. I'm now pretty much jogging to school each day and back. About 3 kilometers, knocking off in under 20 minutes, carrying my laptop and all my clothes and bags and just getting heaps fitter, feeling heaps good here. And I'd say that all comes down to the vegetarian meals, but also just kicking on, just pushing through. And I've since last week I've also gotten a membership at the local gym. That's been awesome. I've just really had a great outlet for those stresses that I have had during school. Obviously, you're on a prac, you're away from school, you're away from home. Um, Something fun I have introduced into the school. Just instead of being the high five guy, I'm always high fiving, high fiving, high fiving. I've put a little change on it, thanks to Dave Scott, to put it into high five squid, high five shark, high five scuba dive. Now the rules of it are very, very confusing. The shark can eat the squid. The squid can eat a smaller squid, but the shark can eat everything as long as he catches the scuba diver. So the kids have really picked it up and ran with it, and kind of it's made me laugh every day when I see these kids that are just running up and get high five, hey, hey, high five, and it just makes me laugh and makes me happy. And I think Dave will be proud of me for introducing that to more kids interstate. Something I didn't expect to pick up, and I kind of gotten a few laughs about, was the last week when we were doing flip slide rotate. At the end of the lesson, I told the kids to go pick up all their chalk, and I actually yelled out, "Hey guys, it's a chalk hunt!" And I just looked at her and was like, "What'd you call me?" And then turned away. Nothing was said about it until yesterday when one of the other colleague teachers said, "Oh, I heard you made a C word, C joke the other day." I was like, "What are you talking about? I almost forgotten about it." And then she's like, "No, remember you said you thought I actually called you a short cunt." So that's kind of taken off as a bit of a funny joke between us, short cunt. Which is always funny around, like when the kids aren't around, we have these little in jokes and swears. And one of the teachers thought my name was Alfred before turning up. and so that's been an in-joke that I've also found out about since starting there. So some of the kids, some of the teachers call me Alfred, and it's kind of just a personal joke. Hey, Alfred. The teachers were together today. Salma, she's a Muslim teacher, and she's excellent. She's a really fun, cool chick. Um, I'm just helping getting to know everyone and really just enjoying all these great personalities of people. Um, yeah, Selma and Lauren were talking today and saying how much I just feel like another member of staff, just another colleague of theirs. I don't feel like a prac student. I guess that just means that I've been included and I'm involved in everything that's happening, from the meetings to the little chit chats after work to the drinks to Thanksgiving Day dinner. So I'm really looking forward to just getting back to school tomorrow and seeing these kids, seeing the teachers, and just carrying on.
Okay, so I taught a lesson today that might have been the worst one that I've done so far. By no way will it ever be the last worst one that I'll do. Um, Had four girls come in that were having a fight at lunch and had to settle that down. It's always funny to get involved in these things because the girls are just having an emotional, hot, tired day, and their littlest problems become so big. One girl was annoying the other girls, and so I told them, I had to settle that down. I didn't have time to do that before the class started, so by the time we started the class and we brought everyone to the floor, they were still really catty with each other. Um, that kind of threw everything off for the whole lesson. I was trying to get everyone on board, but everyone knew something was happening, so it was just too difficult to get started. The lesson was on tallygraphs. It was the first half of a column graph creation. So they had to get the students to write up a question with categorical answers that they can count, so that they can use that to go to another classroom and question them and start tomorrow afternoon. Um, I guess they kind of got a bit confused. I could have taught that a little bit better. That's not really the problem. The main problem is that the behavioural management was well off, and I had to really get tested with that today. I got to learn a lot of skills that I hadn't used before, and I thought I wouldn't have to use them for these kids, but after all, they are just kids. Um, Once I sent everyone back, I asked everyone what questions they had, if everyone had their questions ready, and unfortunately, one of the boys, one of the slower kids, told me that he hadn't had his questions sorted yet, but I had already just worked through it with him and his partner, so it had been done, and he broke down and cried. So I made a boy cry today, so I made it even harder again. Um, so I had to settle him down, settle the girls down. I had a quarter of the class that were kind of just all over the place. Kind of makes it a very hard lesson when you're trying to sort that out. And then we brought everyone to the mat a little early, and so we ended up sitting on the mat for 20 minutes at the end of the day to go over the skills needed to go to the next classroom, which we'll be doing tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that will actually end up.